Peace and blessings to everybody out there. I'd like to start this video off by saying thank you to everybody that liked, commented, and shared my last post. Even the people that DM me directly, I truly appreciate you for the most part. I did not expect that video to have that response. I honestly thought that video was gonna get ignored, but let's get straight into it. No, actually, before I do that, I'd like to announce from here on out, from this video forward, I will be labeling this as like a podcast of some sort. From here on out, the name of my podcast is the Fake Woke Podcast. The reason behind that name is because quite a few people called me fake woke. So I'm just gonna take that shit and I'm gonna run with it. Let's go. So from here on out, I will be labeling this the Fake Woke Podcast. I'm gonna try to see if I could trademark that shit and just, you know, make sure it's actually mine and copyrighted and everything. But for the most part, here we go. This video is about Joe Biden, aka Jim Crow Joe, aka Joe Christ, the Messiah, the second coming, and his vice president by the name of Kamala Harris, or Cop Mala. That's what I like to call her, because she was a prosecutor during the tough on crime era, and she was putting a lot of innocent black people in jail, specifically black men. Same with Joe Biden with his absurd 94 crime bill and several other things that targeted minority people at that time. But for the most part, it's just a quick video. I was supposed to make this video like yesterday or shit. Yeah, I was supposed to make this video like yesterday or the day before. Actually, this video was supposed to be about the LA riots, and then this was supposed to happen after that video, but you know, I got sidetracked. But for the most part, I think this was a strategic move on the left's behalf to make Kamala his running mate. And the reason why I feel like it was a strategic move was because when she first announced that she was running for president, she shot out the gates. Everybody was like, yeah, Kamala Harris, we got a black woman running for president. But once her record as a prosecutor got out there, and the shit that she was doing to people that looked like her or supposedly looked like her, that's when the hype died down. So once the truth got out, the hype died down. So for the most part, I feel like the left is using Biden to get Kamala in office. Does that make sense? Because I personally feel like they want a woman candidate, to say the least, but she didn't have enough backing. She didn't have enough backing behind her, because how can I say it? It's just like, because she just don't relate to black people, the black masses, the black American, like that at all. She don't relate to black people like that. She don't necessarily know how to talk to black people like that. That's why she couldn't get the steam that Obama got. Obama was hella charismatic, knew what, very smooth talker, had that certain swag about him that will get you to overlook his policies and just to vote for him because he was black. Besides, he was married to a black woman. That was another thing that did it for Obama, in my opinion. But I feel like this was just I feel like Joe Biden is just gonna be like kind of the face of the campaign. He's not really gonna do much speaking. It's really gonna be Kamala Harris doing all the State of the Union addresses and whatnot, and they're gonna give her the allure like she's actually running shit behind closed doors. Is what I'm trying to convey. So for the most part, I feel like Joe Biden is just going to be the face of all of this, and Kamala Harris is going to be the mouthpiece when it comes to the State of the Union addresses, to the speeches and everything like that, especially when it comes to the debates. Because I feel like, personally, I feel like Trump is going to eat that guy up. Trump is way more charismatic than Joe Biden. Joe Biden, right now, you can tell Joe Biden is sick. He's suffering from dementia. And I feel like the Democratic Party is misusing that man. And I kind of feel bad for him for the most part, but that's just how they do. Like, they had Bernie, they shunned Bernie. They couldn't really use Hillary like that because nobody liked Hillary. They couldn't put Kamala Harris out there like that because she crashed and burned. She had a quick little flash and then she just completely died out. And she comes off as unlikable as well. So they used Joe Biden and his allure that he was not Joe Biden, but that he was Barack Obama's vice president. They used that allure to get him to be the Democratic candidate for the presidency, and they just slapped Kamala Harris on with them because I feel like they actually wanted Kamala Harris over everybody else because she checks off 3 boxes. One, she's black, first and foremost. Secondly, she's a woman, and third, she's just a Democratic candidate. So it's just like, yeah, like, you checking all 3 boxes when it comes to black people. That's how you gonna pander to black people. We're gonna throw a black VP in there, and that should solidify the black vote. For the most part, just talking to people is just like their vote is still up in the air. They feel like they just have to vote for Joe Biden because of what I like to call Trump derangement syndrome, or just fear of Trump. They just fear what Trump might do. And they just feel like Trump is just so crooked and just so, like, I guess, like, racist or whatever. And you can say that. That's your personal opinion. And I'm not even going to knock you for saying it. But for the most part, it's just like, when it comes straight down to it, you only voting for Joe Biden out of fear. Not because you like him as a presidential candidate, nor that he represents you. And a lot of the time, like, if you just go back in history, that happens a lot when it comes to the election. Like, it's kind of like sad for the most part. But that's just how the cookie gonna crumble. A lot of black people just gonna vote for him because they feel like they have to vote for him. They feel like they don't have a choice in the matter. It's like voting gives the black community hope that maybe this shit's gonna change. But in all actuality, just go and look back the 60 years we've been voting Democrat. Nothing's really happened. So this is just a quick disclaimer. This is not a video to promote Trump. This is shit. Like, this is not even a video to vote for the presidential candidates. Like, I personally feel like you have a choice, and that choice is to sit this one out and prove to these people that you're not going to just not even strong arm our vote. We're not going to whore our vote out to you because we fear the opposition. Because at this point, that's what it is. You're voting for this party because you fear this. You fear what may happen with this party. And a lot of people are talking about how Trump is using the U.S. Postal Service to cheat the mail-in ballot. To be honest, I feel like both parties going to use that shit to their advantage. Trump is trying to prevent the mail-in ballot because, in all actuality, and how I personally feel, the Democratic Party is going to use the mail-in ballot to cheat. So it's, regardless of what you say about the U.S. Postal Service right now and how they up in the limbo, both parties was going to use that shit to their advantage. So that's how I feel about that one. But again, it sucks, bro. It sucks to see. It's very interesting. Do I feel like it's gonna make a difference if Trump stays in office or Joe Biden stays in office? No. I think then the inevitable is going to happen regardless who is in office. And if you want to hear my opinion about that, again, you can DM me. I don't want to put that shit on camera. But for the most part, that's just what's going. The inevitable is going to happen. With the Democrats, it's just going to happen faster. With the Republicans, it's just going to be a slow burn, in my opinion. Again, this is not a promotional video for Donald Trump and the Republicans or the Democrats. This is just me coming from a gray area and just voicing my opinion. That's it. Thank you. Peace and blessings again.